fucking take too long.
Bro, we're saving fucking hard drive space. Record everything.
Are you guys
Apparently.
together?
We're all together. Wink, wink. I'm the problem.
Wait, is this a full-size grown bear?
I got a jackass right here.
So you're trying to cover up some shit.
1776. Get in the fucking car. So she gets in the car.
Well, nobody should come while they're recording this.
Welcome to the show.
Hot sauce. Some like it stupid.
You're a real dickhole.
So, let's just get into it. Oh, are we recording? Yes.
Looks like it.
For how long? I took a nap. I crashed out for a second.
I know. I cuddled next to you.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know it was.
It was weird for me.
Hey, so, you know how we like to do a little bit of current events at the beginning?
No. Yeah. I was just gonna
What?
say.
Wait, what?
I was just gonna say that I brought something to Billy's attention, like 30 minutes ago.
But I have something else to bring to your attention before we do that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fine,
Well, I don't
fine.
like this Billy. He's got like this sassy attitude.
like 3 snaps and a Z.
So
Sassy.
much sass. Oh,
Around the world and back snap. Right?
2 snaps in a circle.
Remember that?
Now, so I don't know if you guys have known or heard about this, but on YouTube and YouTube Kids, there has been this horrific-looking thing that will pop up after a child will be watching their children's show.
Were you telling me about this the other day? Where somebody was talking about it, where it's like the beginning and the end of the show are normal, and then right in the middle,
Is Momo.
who's Momo?
That's the motherfucker that pops up.
Oh.
It's this like humanoid-looking,
Like the formed
lady.
face thing. Yeah.
but she's got a long face, and she tells these kids to like do terrible things. Like, for example, one was I think this one was actually in the news, but it told this little girl to turn on all the burners on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
And so what the little girl did was she did what Momo said, what told her to do. She went over to the stove, turned them all on, and went back, and then Momo started saying some other shit. I forget exactly, but and then when the mom came back, because when she put on the show for the child, everything looks fine.
It's
because
just normal.
Just normal.
Yeah.
Mom goes away, mom comes back, notices that the burners are on, and there's gas filling up inside the house. And she goes to the child, and the child's watching
Just cartoons or whatever.
cartoons or whatever, because Momo was only there for a couple of minutes just to say these terrible things and make these children do these things, right? And then, but it just happened. I don't know how they're doing it. I guess they're hacking it or taking these shows and then editing them and then re-uploading them as these people, as these YouTube channels.
Huh.
So it's like, and these kids are just doing, like, the mom was confused, like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? And the mom's like, Momo told me to do it. Momo told me to do it. Who the hell is Momo? What is a Momo? And they didn't know because no one caught the Momo in time.
Well, thank you, Buzz Killington, for starting our podcast off on a shitty note.
But that's some crazy shit.
That's creepy as fuck.
And when you see the picture, and it's not even talking either. It's just a still image, and it pops up out of nowhere, and it has this fucking I've seen the picture. I have not heard it talk because it's a voiceover, but I've seen the picture, and no fucking thank you. That's the stuff of nightmares.
Can we edit this whole thing out? This has just been a shit show.
It's really making me uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you know what we're trying to do here, bud, but this is not...
I'm letting the people know not to go to
Can
YouTube
you
Kids.
stop smacking the table? All I hear is your little
Oh,
little dongers.
This is not
springing.
the depression hour.
Well, then you're really gonna love what I brought to the table.
See, I'm setting the tone.
But that's for later. I had a piece of current event that came up last week, but we didn't record last week. It was
Because why? Can you tell me why?
I think Billy had a OBGYN appointment or something he couldn't move.
Oh.
Everything checks out, by the way, guys. Well, I'm clean. Good to go.
Still horizontal. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Actually vertical.
So we've been on Soldier Watch.
Of
And,
course. Of course.
Soldier Boy.
Is there any soldier news?
Soldier news. Here it comes. Okay, so
Soldier Watch 2019.
Gucci has this thing with Katy Perry, this like clothing line, and the shoes that have her name on them represent very close to blackface.
How does shoes do that?
I see the picture. It can do it.
It's pretty goddamn atrocious.
Alright, let me look this up.
So hang on. Okay, you look it up. You look at
You
it.
can't stop me. I already got it.
I know you have the phone out. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not even my phone.
So
It's your phone.
oh shit! How do you get that out of my pullover pocket? Okay, so these shoes they represent, or they look just like a blackface, and our buddy Soldier Boy, if you don't know, has a big fucking Gucci tattoo where his third eye would be
my
on his
God.
forehead.
Oh my god.
You
Yeah,
just saw the picture.
It's pretty.
Holy shit.
So
like-
for those of you at home, please
Like-
feel free to look it up.
Like
Oh.
how does that get past like standards and practices?
Holy yeah.
You know?
No. They can. This is not real.
Oh no, it is
100%
absolutely
real.
Let me take another. Oh shit. Oh, it is Katy Perry.
Yeah, it says it on the shoe.
What the?
Yeah, no,
So-
I've seen it.
Oh my god. That's highly offensive.
Yeah, no shit.
I feel offended.
So our bud Soldier Boy, who has the Gucci tattoo right on his forehead because that's fucking classy, he was in the news recently, and he said he was gonna get his tattoo removed. Like, okay,
Those are the worst shoes I've ever seen in my life.
This is newsworthy stuff right here. Soldier Boy removing the Gucci tattoo.
I think he's trying to do like a goodwill tour on.
Oh, you mean after bootlegging all those
After-
game systems?
Yeah.
He
Try-
found his conscience?
Trying to repair his image by saying blackface is not okay, but copyright infringement is.
Well, okay.
Oh, I can't wait for this next venture.
God, those shoes were terrible. Don't look them up.
I
Or
can't.
do. I don't
I
know.
can't wait for him to invent the pet rock again. Like, get your Soldier Rock.
Soldier Rock.
But it's ROC, no.
No, it's ROK or ROQ. Yeah.
Oh, see? There you go.
There it is.
We're actually gonna. If he listens to us, we're feeding him ideas. That's
there,
a problem.
There you go, bud. That's
We're missing out on millions.
that guy.
I
That
would-
guy made $1 million.
No, the guy made $1 million.
It's a jump to conclusion. No, okay, so
They're still selling the pet rock, by the way.
I know
Are they really?
they're
Yes.
still selling.
No
the,
fucking way.
they're still selling the chia insert noun. Chia head, chia
Chia Bob Ross and
animal, chia
That's still a thing too?
chia Obama.
Huh.
That's a little racist, though. I think.
I mean, now that you said it.
that's on the same plane as the
Come-
shoes we were just talking about.
Comes out a little racist.
Oh, you know what needs to come back is Tamagotchi. We're
Do you
getting
want
alone
me-
on this.
Do you want me to say it? Do you want me? Somebody needs to say it.
Say what?
Somebody needs to say it.
Go ahead, say it. I don't know what you're gonna
I
say.
don't either.
There's an app on iOS, so
God.
iPhones. It's very similar to Tamagotchi.
Oh.
I'm not going to plug them right now, but yes, there is. I'll let you know what it is later.
Okay, sounds good. We don't want to do a shameful plug right now. What the hell was that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it was this little Mike hitting his mic.
Bumping mics.
Mike on Mike. Yeah. Right. What is
My
it?
name's Mike. My name's Mike too.
Let's bump.
What's his name? Dirty Mike and the Boys, or what is it?
Yeah, Dirty Mike. And the
Dirty
Boys.
Mike and the Boys. Thanks for the what do they call it? The fuck pad or something like that.
I forget what they called it. The jam pad.
Yeah, something like that.
That was Uber, I think.
So here's another thing that I think you guys already know about, because it's been everywhere.
Cell phones, yeah,
Yep.
they exist.
Exactly. College.
Hey, you guys ever heard of electricity?
Rich people in college.
Yeah.
Boom.
So I thought this was my impression of this story is, they're paying people to get their children in college. I thought this was just like a regular practice,
Because it was regular practice.
and
Oh, yeah.
and now it's frowned upon and illegal.
Well,
but
here's the thing: you can donate, to like a building and such, but they weren't donating to like buildings or anything. They were bribing and paying off the officials and making that their children were a part of some kind of like recreational group.
okay, all right. So
No,
let me just say this: donating to a building, like you're throwing millions of dollars, or
Right.
whatever at a
Of
college.
course, that's preferential treatment. If
They're
you do
gonna
that.
let your kid in.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened with Jared Kushner. His parents donated $2.5 million to the school, and they were like, "Oh, he got in. Like, yeah, he was a good student in high school, but that doesn't mean he just walks into an Ivy League, school. He's not that smart. Have you ever heard the guy fucking talk? Exactly.
Is that
I've
the
never
guy-
heard. I've never heard the guy talk.
That's the Subway spokesman.
No. That's
No, that's the guy that touched little boys.
Ooh, okay.
yeah. I don't think he touched him. I just think he wanted to touch him,
Oh.
which is worse somehow.
Wait,
I don't.
how is it worse that he wants
Because
to
it was
but
on
didn't
his
do it?
it was on his computer and
Didn't he go? No, there was actually. I heard on the radio one time where they actually did a clip of him talking to somebody about it, and he went to Bangkok. They said that it was the best trip ever because he was able to touch and do whatever he wanted with them.
yeah, he got to bang cocks.
Yeah, little cocks.
Yeah, small cocks.
Yeah, baby cocks.
Yes.
So
It doesn't taste like cocks unless I say it tastes like cocks.
that got really weird.
Wow.
Walk
Well,
hard? No.
This is a heavy editing session ahead
Oh
of
no,
us.
no editing at all whatsoever. This one.
No, so the deal with
So no one got the walk hard.
no, I got it. I get it.
Just wanna make
I've
sure.
been getting it. This Lori Laughlin, who was the Aunt Becky on Full House. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Fuller
yeah,
House.
yeah.
So what they were doing was they were talking to the proctor, or they were arranging for the proctor of the SATs and ACTs to take the test that the kid took and correct their answers. So it's not like a donation. It's, hey, I'm paying you to get my kid a high score on the SATs so they get into a good college, which is like fucking bananas. I wish my parents had that much money, but it's just not there. It's not happening.
It's not that. And look at this. Well, one, Netflix severed her ties with the Fuller House.
The
reboot.
daughter.
No.
Oh no.
Becky,
Yeah.
She's. It's been announced already that she's not coming back for the series or for season 6.
And the daughter, she's out of USC.
Yeah, this is the worst part. These kids had no idea.
Yeah,
And I
they
thought-
fucking did. Are you kidding me?
No, some of these kids did not.
You don't-
Some of these kids did not have that.
You don't think that kid throughout their high school career where they're like, oh yeah, I'm making B's. Oh fuck, I just scored a 1500 on the SAT. They know. They
Turns out I'm
absolutely-
going to Harvard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a C student. And now I'm going to Harvard. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, maybe, but
There's-
maybe there's a chance that some of them didn't know though.
No, I think
No.
I think there's some of the kids that didn't really want to go to college per se, but their parents pushed them,
Uh huh.
and they're taking the spot of someone that really wanted to get into the college.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This girl didn't want to be. She didn't want to go to school and become, get an MBA and whatever the fuck and become, some CEO of a company. She wants to be an influencer on Instagram. Like,
Great.
Well, what kid doesn't want to these days? Really? I mean, that's the best job.
listen, if I, as a grown ass man, want to buy something,
Debatable.
I want a teen to tell me that I want to buy it.
Mhm.
Like that's my dream.
Okay,
Stop
Open
hitting
up.
the fucking table.
You
It's
are.
police.
I'll cut you.
It's the police.
Stop.
I just want to say your previous comment. You're knocking on a dangerous door. To play off what he just did on the table.
You don't want to come in here.
He's so angry right now.
I know.
It's this entitled rich kid bullshit. Like, she's married to the guy who created Massimo. You think he's just like, he's not doing well? You think he's just like, oh yeah, I'm living paycheck to paycheck? No, that motherfucker's a billionaire.
I heard stock is a bit down.
Wasn't that out in the 90s? Well, that's when that was popular.
I think Walmart still has Massimo stuff. I think I bought a shirt not too long ago that was,
You bought one of those?
I didn't know it was Massimo.
Okay.
It was just like a black shirt, and I think it was $3.99 or some shit like that. Not $399. It was like $4.
Hmm.
Why are you coming after me?
Just saying.
All right, whatever. I funded this girl to go to college she didn't want to go
I
to.
mean, if that was me, I would.
She's super smart. Okay, get off my back.
Okay, why don't they just buy the degrees then?
Why don't they just
Instead of like sending the kid to the college, just be like, hey,
why don't they have smarter kids?
Well, they did buy the.
that's a good option.
That's
as
a
well,
good
yeah.
option. Yeah.
Well, they did buy the degrees. They just have to sit in a couple classes and look pretty for a little
No,
bit.
I'm saying, but with all that money, why don't they just not sit in the college? Is that too fake?
Maybe.
One was they got in on a scholarship for like rowing, and the girl never had been on a rowing team or something like that.
Yeah.
Like something like that. I
Yeah,
don't know if
one
that's
of them
exactly
on
what it
crew
was.
or whatever the hell crew is called.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They weren't actually a part of it at all. Never been to a practice or anything like that.
It's like that girl that somehow got into the Olympics for skiing. It was like
Oh yeah, I remember that.
it was like trick skiing or something like that, and she figured out that if she just aims her skis downhill and doesn't fall, she'll get more points than the people that are actually trying to do like tricks and stuff. And if they do a trick and they fall, then they get no points. And then she's like, I slid by with a D. You know,
but she did make it to the
I got
Olympics.
a D plus, and then I was in the Olympics. I got sponsorship and shit like that. Like she made money off of it, and
That was her trick.
she just went to these like low level competitions and just like coasted. And I'm like, fuck you.
But she also picked like a different country.
yeah, yeah. It was all these like competitions where nobody really showed up. So
I feel like everyone's more mad because they didn't think of it first.
well, a little. I think that's part of it, but on the other side of that, it's like you're not even doing the thing you're supposed to be doing.
But she picked like a I don't want to say like a small country or a country that didn't have a lot of participants.
She traveled all over the world,
Yeah.
and she went to like these low enrollment competitions. So she scored high enough in those competitions to qualify for the Olympics, and that's how she got in.
Hey, I mean,
I have a little respect for her, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck, some chick who works her ass off, and she just had a spill. She got knocked out by this girl who has never gone more than 6 inches off the slope at any given time. She's just coasting downhill. There you go.
Oh,
I'm
nice
in.
trick.
Yeah, excellent.
The American dream.
Yeah, so I'm just tired of entitled shitheads
Oh yeah.
because they have money and they get to do shit. You know. Well, I'm super worked up now, so I'm
Okay.
probably just gonna jump right into something.
So should we just start the show?
I don't know. Chaz is leaving.
He's trying to be slick about it.
He stood up, didn't make any type of gesture, say anything. He just left.
So I guess it's just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
Building castles in the sky.
Is that what the next line is? I don't
I
know.
don't remember anymore. It's been a long time. Although, I don't know. I got nothing on
Again, this is a very edit-heavy episode.
that. It's not as bad as last week's or last time's.
Well, it's not as bad as last week's because last week is just a big blank tape. Just an empty hard drive space. So, how have you been, Bill?
I'm really not going to edit this part out.
I hope you don't.
Really not.
I hope there are no edits whatsoever. You just take out like the short gaps, but you leave that gap
Yeah.
in. Like I always ask, no, you need the uncomfortable silence where it takes away the strength of what I'm trying to accomplish here.
Yeah.
Today I was really busy at work, so I had a bang, and that was it. I had to skip lunch. So I get home and I'm like jittery. I'm like,
Oh.
I just can't stand still. Oh, there he is. Oh, good.
hey, welcome back.
Hey. Just talking stuff.
Atkins. Sorry.
Atkins.
Huh?
The fuck does that mean?
Some kind of slang, I guess. I don't know.
Atkins to what?
What?
Okay.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Nothing.
He had a bang at lunch.
Just sitting here
Oh, yeah, you did.
patiently
Good for
waiting your return. No, I didn't eat anything today, so I was all hopped up on goofballs from the bang, and I was all like shaky and shit.
Oh, you're talking about the energy drink.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, good.
Look at that. Oh, I'm glad that's on the table.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad all the springs in your mic just shake, no matter what. It's just perfect audio.
You know, I can't even hear the springs.
Yeah, I know you can't. I can fucking hear everything.
Okay. I'm not sorry. So let's start the show.
Wait a second.
What are we waiting for?
All right,
All right, let's start the show.
Fuck you.
Every week we do this. Every week we get to the point where we're like, yeah, let's start something, and I'm like, all right, Chaz is across from me. I'm James. Billy's to my left. Let's get this dog and pony show on the road. And then Chaz always throws something in there to like monkey wrench in the gears.
You know what I think about monkey wrenches?
He pulls
is
the e-brake.
When someone says that, I think that they're throwing a wrench in to help the problem.
I'm picturing a monkey-shaped wrench.
No, I'm thinking of an actual monkey wrench. Someone says, "Oh, you threw a monkey wrench in my plan." It's like, yeah, I'm trying to help tighten down the bolts, you idiot.
Can I throw a monkey wrench into this?
Of course.
Did you know the adjustable wrench was created by a man named Jack Johnson while he was in prison?
The singer.
No.
Hmm.
This was in like the 20s.
I mean,
I bet you he's saying.
He didn't.
You don't know him.
Yeah, I kind of do. You didn't know. You didn't know him.
He probably sang in the shower. You don't fucking know.
Oh, well, motherfucker, whatever. So every week, we do something. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I'm sorry, my nose needed to be blown.
this is a cavalcade of just.
There's so much snot in there.
Why are there so many noises coming out of you that are not words? I don't understand.
I'm so sorry.
So back to what I was saying. Every week we do something. We do kind of a pregame where we order food, we sit and we catch up on the week, and then we watch an episode of Hot Ones. We just watched Hot Ones with Shaq, which was pretty entertaining. But what I did was I thought about that, and then I thought about some of the topics we've covered, and I'm going to tell you about some horrible people, as per usual.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And their final meals.
Oh. Does it say anything about them? Like does their final meal say something about their personality or?
Let me find one real quick because there were a ton.
That's a lot of pages you got there.
Yeah, I got a lot of pages.
I see two.
There were.
Just.
There were.
You don't see all these pages.
Oh no!
right
I just
here?
saw the two that he had in front of him.
There's hundreds of these, and I narrowed it down to 29. And then while we were just sitting there, I cut some out. Like here's a good example. John Wayne Gacy, in case you didn't know, he molested, raped, and killed like 30 some odd young boys.
Didn't we do a cast about him?
No. He was dispatched, as they call it, by lethal injection, but his final meal was a dozen deep-fried shrimp, a bucket of original recipe chicken from KFC, French fries, a pound of strawberries, and a bottle of Diet Coke. So if that tells you anything, then there you go. I don't think it indicates anything sinister about his personality, even though he was a horrible fucking guy.
Right. Why do we even offer them a last meal of their choice, even after knowing all the terrible things we've done?
It's just kind of a tradition that started where it was like, hey, you're gonna die. What do you want your last thing to be? Like everybody has final words, which we can talk about that at a later date. But this stuff, some of these are pretty fucking outrageous, and some of them are pretty reasonable. Like, okay, so this guy, Joseph Mitchell Parsons, he murdered people in Utah. He was executed in 1999, lethal injection again. He got 3 Burger King Whoppers, 2 large orders of fries, a chocolate shake, chocolate chip ice cream, and a pack of grape Hubba Bubba bubblegum to share with his brother and his cousin.
Huh.
Not that weird, right?
No, he's a family man.
I'm waiting for a buffet to come around or an all-you-can-eat.
The joke that I kept reading was this guy should order ice cream from McDonald's because their soft-serve machine is always broken, and he'll never get executed. This guy, Desmond Keith Carter, 2002 in North Carolina, he declined a special meal, but he had 2 cheeseburgers, a steak sub, and 2 Cokes from the prison canteen, and he actually paid for it, $4.20.
Wait, he paid for it?
Yeah, and traditionally it's the prison just gives it to you.
Yeah.
So that's a fun one. That's probably the best example of somebody giving a shit and just going, I don't want anything free. But other ones like this guy, Thomas J. Grasso, he ordered a shitload of stuff, which is the way I would do it. I'd be a complete dickhead.
So what's he in for?
2 dozen steamed mussels.
What's he in jail for?
Oh, he was a murderer. Oh,
I think they're all safe to say they're all murderers.
Well, some of these guys are like Timothy McVeigh is on here. There's some guys from like the 20s and 30s who were executed for treason and stuff like that. But this guy, this one fucking
Who's the idiot now?
This one cracked me up.
I'm still looking at him.
2 dozen steamed mussels, 2 dozen steamed clams, a double cheeseburger from Burger King, half dozen barbecue spare ribs, 2 strawberry milkshakes, half a pumpkin pie with whipped cream and diced strawberries. He also had a 16-ounce can of spaghetti with meatballs served at room temperature. That's how he wanted it. He just wanted them to open the can and just dump it in a bowl and eat it.
This is a sick fuck.
His last words was, I wanted SpaghettiOs. They gave me spaghetti in a can. It wasn't SpaghettiOs. I want the press to know this. Like, come on. Like that's a pisser. Come on.
It's the principle.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny as shit, but if you're an asshole, you're always an asshole.
Are these things that they actually consumed, or what they just ordered? Because who orders half a pie?
That guy, right there. That dude.
I want half a pie, not a whole pie. Half.
We're into like 5 of 100 here. Like this guy Victor.
So buckle in.
I forget how do you say this. Fegue? I think that's how you say it.
Is there an accent mark?
No tilde. He was a murderer in 1963. He was hung. He requested a single olive with the pit still in it.
The sick son of a bitch.
There was one guy who requested Mr. Pibb, and I thought he should just be executed for that. But
Barring all of his crimes, Mr. Pibb.
I'll tell you about him right now. His name is Stanley Allison Baker Jr. So he didn't
Allison.
He had a girl's middle name and a junior on the end. He didn't stand a chance.
Is that like a boy named Sue?
Yeah, something like that. Executed in Texas in 2002. He ordered, and let me do my exercises here because it's a big fucking order. 2 16-ounce ribeyes, 1 pound of turkey breast sliced thin, 12 bacon strips, 2 large hamburgers with mayo, onion, and lettuce, 2 large baked potatoes with butter, sour cream, cheese, and chives, 4 slices of cheese or a half a pound of grated cheddar cheese, a chef salad with blue cheese dressing, 2 ears of corn on the cob, a pint of mint chocolate chip ice cream, and 4 cans of vanilla Coke or Mr. Pibb.
Would you like to add a chocolate chip cookie for 30 cents?
Fuck it. It's on the state. Do it.
All right, for here to go.
If I had my option, take it to go. Another guy in Texas, Stephen Michael Woods Jr. again, 2 pounds of bacon, a large 4-meat pizza, 4 fried chicken breasts, 2 drinks each of Mountain Dew, Pepsi, root beer, and sweet tea, 2 pints of ice cream, 5 chicken fried steaks, 2 hamburgers with bacon, French fries, and a dozen garlic breadsticks with marinara on the side.
Okay.
So you're taking a little advantage now, right?
Well, I feel like you would need to.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. All right.
Do your worst.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. Oh fuck! This is the one I hope I picked. Lawrence Russell Brewer. He was murdered in Texas. He was executed in 2011 by lethal injection. His order.
Hey, can you stop fucking doing that?
Let me get the 10-page order and no. Okay, so
God, I can hear every single thing you do over there. It's getting really annoying.
2 chicken fried steaks smothered in gravy with sliced onions.
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay. A triple meat bacon cheeseburger with fixins on the side.
Okay.
A cheese omelet with ground beef,
All right.
tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos.
A little weird. Ground beef.
A large bowl of fried okra with ketchup.
All right.
1 pound of barbecue with half a loaf of white bread.
Wait, is that barbecue sauce with bread?
No, just like brisket.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
3 fajitas with all the fixins. A meat lover's pizza. 3 root beers. 1 pint of Bluebell vanilla ice cream. And a slab of peanut butter fudge with crushed peanuts. Big order, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Now, the prison can deny your request if it's outlandish.
Because what I was going to ask was, what if it's like from an establishment that is no longer in business?
What was really weird was a lot of people ordered KFC, and it was like people in the Philippines and Malaysia and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's like, is that hard to get there? Is that why they ordered it?
See,
I
would have ordered Pioneer chicken over KFC, but Pioneer's not around anymore.
Do you want to hear the end of this one? Because it's kind of a slap in the dick.
Oh,
is this the same order you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
His request was granted.
for all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But at the time when everything was delivered, he said he wasn't hungry.
Huh.
So that prompted the state of Texas to stop granting last meal requests to condemned inmates. So he fucked it up for everybody by just being a dick.
God.
His last act of assholishness was to fuck over every person that followed him to the chair or whatever.
Oh, what a twat.
What a dick, right? Okay. All right. Clearly you guys aren't impressed. James Edward Smith,
Chaz is seriously unimpressed.
a murderer from Texas, executed in 1990, he asked for a lump of dirt as his last meal.
What?
Now you're getting into it.
James Edward Smith asked for a lump of dirt as his last meal
And
on
did
death
he
row.
actually eat this lump of dirt?
The prison denied his request,
They could have just gone outside.
and they gave him a cup of yogurt.
Those bastards.
Interesting.
Jesse Mott, who killed a gas station owner in Texas, was executed in 1934 by the electric chair. He ordered 2 pounds of sirloin steak, 2 pounds of cured ham, 12 fried eggs, 50 biscuits, 2 quarts of ice cream, 2 chocolate pies, and a gallon of lemonade.
So now I'm getting the theme now that they don't want to make it to the electric chair or their means. They just want to eat themselves to death.
Let me continue.
Sure.
I wonder
Okay.
if there's a timetable that they have to eat all this by before they get on their
I don't know.
deathbed.
Typically, they give it to you a couple days before.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's not right before you. Because if that was the case, I would just go, yeah, I want a big bag of unpopped popcorn. If I was going to the chair,
Just one by one.
no, I just swallow them all, and then they would hit me, and popcorn for everybody, just coming out of my orifice.
It's not a bad idea.
Orifices.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay, so
So you get a real show out of it.
that was Jesse Mott. Joe Aridi, he was executed gas chamber in Colorado in 1939.
Gas chamber.
All he wanted was ice cream.
Okay.
Wait, we still have gas chambers?
That was 1939.
Oh, sorry. I didn't
See,
hear the air.
my mouth moves and these sounds come out. They're words. And I said 1939 gas chamber. So
He's being such a dick tonight.
Joe Aridi was also falsely accused of rape and murder, and he was posthumously pardoned in 2011. Isn't that a kick in the dick?
Oh,
That sucks.
that sucks.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah,
Well, we're already headed down this trail, so let's
just keep on trucking.
Gary Carl Simmons Jr. Again, he's fucked. He was a murderer from Mississippi. He was executed by lethal injection in 2012.
Uh-huh.
He ordered one Pizza Hut medium super supreme deep dish pizza with double portions of mushrooms, onions, jalapeno peppers, and pepperoni. A second pizza with 3 cheeses, olives, bell peppers, tomato, garlic, and Italian sausage. 10 8-ounce packs of Parmesan cheese. 10 8-ounce packs of ranch dressing. 1 family-sized bag of Doritos nacho cheese flavor. 8-ounce jalapeno nacho cheese. 4-ounce sliced jalapenos. 2 large strawberry shakes. 2 20-ounce cherry cokes. 1 supersized order of McDonald's fries with extra ketchup and mayonnaise, and 2 pints of strawberry ice cream. He ate about half of it. So far,
and then he died, right?
that's the guy who wanted to die by death of overindulgence.
He didn't make it, did he?
No, he made it. He was lethally
He was
injected
just
or whatever
very
it was.
uncomfortable.
Whatever it was, I said.
I think words come out of your mouth, and
They're
make
forming
sentences.
words. Yeah, you listen. I talk. Peter J. Miniel, murderer, Texas, 2004, lethal injection. That's how I'm gonna do it now.
Okay, yeah.
He ordered
Ooh.
20 beef tacos, 20 beef enchiladas, 2 double cheeseburgers, a pizza with jalapenos,
He's
fried
already-
chicken,
He's already dead now.
spaghetti with salt,
This
half,
asshole's dead.
half of a chocolate cake,
Uh-huh.
half of a vanilla cake,
Okay.
cookies and cream ice cream, caramel pecan fudge ice cream, a small fruit cake, 2 Cokes, 2 Pepsis, 2 root beers, and 2 glasses of orange juice.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You know what this is making me do?
Get hungry again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I actually have cinnamon rolls at home that I can make. I think I'm going to do that tonight.
So this guy
It sounds so good.
This guy did it right. His name was Ronnie Lee Gardner, murderer, Utah, 2010 firing squad.
Did he just say 2010?
10.
I think I heard 10.
I heard
That-
that as well.
Fantastic.
2010.
Awesome.
And this has been another fuck up moment by James.
He had a lobster tail,
Okay.
steak,
Classy.
apple pie with vanilla ice cream,
Okay.
and a 7-Up. He also requested to watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy while he ate his meal.
And they allow that?
The state of Utah let him finish the trilogy before he was executed.
It was nice of them.
That's super nice of them. You murder somebody,
He had like 9 hours to just sit there.
Those movies are torture as it is, so
You-
I mean, they probably were like, it's fine. You can
You
watch
know
it.
what?
I'm surprised you're not a fan.
Not a fan of those.
I
Really?
love Lord of the Rings.
They're not bad.
I just can't. I fall asleep every time.
I mean, some
Mm.
people are cool, some people aren't cool. So
It's
back
just getting bigger and bigger.
back to your thought of somebody trying to eat themselves to death.
I mean, why not?
Marcel Williams,
Okay.
murderer, Arkansas, 2017, lethal injection. 400-pound Marcel Williams' last meal consisted of 3 pieces of original recipe KFC fried chicken,
Okay.
banana pudding, nachos with chili cheese and jalapeno peppers,
Okay.
2 16-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew, and potato logs with ketchup. I couldn't tell you what a fucking potato log is, but it does not sound healthy.
I'm assuming it's just a bunch of potatoes mashed together to make one giant fucking log.
It's like the 6-foot-long sub at Subway, just
But it's
potato
all
form.
potato.
All potato.
Yeah, I imagine it's like mashed potatoes that they form into an actual tree stump,
Mm-hmm.
and then they somehow solidify it again, and he's got a pie eating contest. He can't use his hands.
Yeah,
That's just me.
They put the skin back on it.
Yeah,
and bake
that's
it.
just me.
Oh yeah.
That's just me. Okay. Marion Albert Pruitt,
Marion.
spree killer, Arkansas, 1999, lethal injection. You like the format of that? Awesome.
Yeah, that's fine.
He ordered a stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut.
I don't like those.
4 Burger King Whoppers, a large order of French fries, 3 2-liter bottles of Pepsi, a bucket of ice, a bottle of ketchup, salt, fried eggplant, fried squash, fried okra, and a pecan pie.
Well, at least you got a whole pie.
In an interview prior to his execution date, he said he was going to share his last meal with another inmate who's going to be executed the same day. He went on to say he originally wanted to have a roast duck, but for his last meal, but declined because he felt the prison wouldn't cook it for him.
So it'd be a raw duck.
We're not gonna cook this. It's just a live duck just running around.
I can run it around.
And then they just say, "Figure it out, stupid."
He's got it in his lap while he's getting executed.
This is Quacky. Everybody say hi.
Bobby Wayne Woods. No chance for that guy.
Is he related to the other Woods?
I don't think so. Tiger?
No, the other Woods that you mentioned earlier.
Oh, maybe. Murderer, kidnapper, and rapist. Texas, 2009, lethal injection. They love their lethal injection in Texas. He ordered 2 chicken fried steaks, 2 fried chicken breasts, 3 fried pork chops, 2 hamburgers with lettuce, tomato, onion, and salad dressing, 4 slices of bread, half a pound of fried potatoes with onion, half a pound of onion rings with ketchup, half a pan of chocolate cake with icing, and 2 pitchers of milk. Could you, in one sitting, could you take down that much food?
I think that
If I tried really hard, maybe.
the biggest problem for me would be the 2 pitchers of milk.
Even if you're drinking 2 pitchers of milk with 20 pounds of food?
That's a lot of milk.
Are we seeing a lot of similarities here? Because I'm seeing a couple of similarities.
Are you seeing a pattern?
I'm seeing a pattern.
Okay, good. Because I put this in an Excel spreadsheet, and KFC looks bad. Mountain Dew looks bad.
We need to put a graph together to see what the most ordered item was. And KFC's going to go through the roof.
A&W root beer and Pepsi, they are. If you drink either of those, you are the devil.
Shakes.
You killed people for sure. This guy, Ricky Ray Rector, never had a chance.
Is that 3 R's?
That's triple R.
Ricky
Ooh.
Ray.
Ricky Ray.
What'd you do? Rector?
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. Okay, so he was a murderer from Arkansas, 1992, lethal injection. I kind of feel bad for this guy because he ordered steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, and a pecan pie. He was mentally incapacitated by his suicide attempts after murdering a police officer. So after he had finished everything, he didn't eat the pie, and he said he was saving it for later.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
But can you really feel bad for him though? I mean, in all reality.
Yeah, maybe a little, like not like enough to not execute him, but I think I feel a little bad. Yeah, we'll have a minute to talk about this. I want to get through these last few, and then we can talk about
Okay.
it. Eileen Wuornos.
Oh yeah, I know her.
Personally.
Who played her in that movie?
Oh my god.
It was some.
I will flip the table over at you.
It was some South African chick, wasn't it? Charlize
God damn it.
Theron, is that her name?
Yeah, she's South African.
She sure is. Okay, Eileen Wuornos, serial killer, Florida, 2002, lethal injection.
I hate you.
She said she wasn't hungry, so she ordered a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's it. That's.
Is she also South African?
No, her. She's Floridian.
Oh,
From
the worst kind.
Florida.
That's where Billy came from.
Hey,
Is it
hey,
really?
Hey,
on a
shut your mouth.
on a floating door.
I fucking hate you guys.
That was in poor taste. I'm sorry. Alan Lee Davis, murderer, Florida, 1999, electrocution.
Wait,
Three-
you didn't say electric chair. You just said electrocution.
Yeah,
He was running away and ran into a
Was
fence.
this like
That was
something redneck engineered?
they put him in the yard and didn't tell him the fence was, electrified, and then he pissed on it. So there you go. No, that's not what happened. He was put in the chair, man. 350-pound Tiny Davis had 1 lobster tail, fried potatoes, a half pound of fried shrimp, 6 ounces of fried clams, half a loaf of garlic bread, and 32 ounces of A&W root beer. Their stock is gonna plummet.
I'm sorry. Was his first name Tiny?
That was his nickname. 350-pound Tiny in quotation fingers Davis. And
I like how you reference our stock plummeting, but
I'm sure they'll be fine.
no one's listening.
So,
we have no viewers.
the very last person on this list of atrocious people is Gary Michael Heidnick, our old buddy who put women in a hole and filled it with water and then electrocuted them.
Oh, that sounds very familiar.
It's almost like we did an episode on that.
Very recently.
Yeah, very recently. He was a murderer in Pennsylvania, 1999, lethal injection. He had 2 slices of cheese pizza and 2 cups of black coffee.
What adult orders cheese pizza?
I don't know what type of adult murders women. Like,
That's not the question here. The question is the cheese pizza.
why does a kitten need milk?
That's not how
No,
this works.
no, that's not no.
Okay, so
Not the same. Not the same.
Why are boobs good? Why is Positrack good?
it just
Why's
does.
Rainbow good? It just is. No, so now spill some questions. I got answers for you.
Do you?
Mhm.
Okay.
I was really hoping for an all-you-can-eat like buffet. Someone ordered from.
I couldn't find any murderers, rapists, treasoners that were being executed in a Vegas hotel. So no buffet. Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was just wishful thinking on my
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, I'm being incarcerated at the Wynn.
Well, that's high class. See?
That's why you stay at the MGM and then be incarcerated.
Well, they all got buffets, don't they?
Yeah, it does. Pick a hotel. They all have a buffet.
The Rio has the best.
I'm thinking
buffet.
somebody got arrested in hometown buffet.
Hey, don't you knock Hometown Buffet? That's some good buffet food.
They got arrested at
I'm saying.
hometown buffet, and they go, "Take me back to where it all started."
I'll tell you everything.
I confess, as long as I can get that sweet hometown buffet. Why are we saying it like that?
I think it's just you.
Why are you making fun of me?
I want that .com.
Again. You just taking jabs at me now?
Why not? All right, so that's my list of shitheads' last meals.
So, okay, question then to you guys
Fire
is,
away.
what would be your last meal?
Ooh,
What would you choose? Take a moment.
you know what? Back to the people getting their kids into college. Forrest Gump's mom
You
really
wanna
did it
eat
right.
Kids in college?
Yeah, fucking the principal or whatever.
Yeah, she did it. She did it right.
Yeah, your mama sure does love your education, boy.
My final meal. Damn, I don't know if I go as hardcore as some of these guys, where they order like a family, like a big giant family meal, like 2 chicken fried steaks, 2 fried chicken, a bucket of KFC. Like I don't think I'd do that. I think I would go. There actually was one guy that he declined a meal, and the last thing he had was a glass of ice water while he was waiting for them to set up the electric chair. So I don't know if that technically counts, but that was the last thing he actually put into his body before he was killed. I don't know, man. I think I'd go teppanyaki. That way they couldn't do it in the jail. Like I get dinner
So
and
you
the show.
get- Ain't bad.
Like imagine them wheeling in a table.
Let's go to Benihana's.
I'm sitting in the electric chair, and that's what they're flipping. They're doing the onion volcano in front of me. And I'm like, wee!
I like how you're sitting in the electric chair.
Oh no, that would be part of my
Like
request.
not even in your cell. You're just sitting, you're in there. You're like, you know
They
what?
got me-
After this meal, I don't want to move.
As soon as
Yeah.
they toss the shrimp inside the pocket of the shirt, that's when they hit the switch.
He hits it into his little chef's hat. I go, fuck, that's it. I've seen everything. Pull the switch, man.
No, they flip it into your
You're done.
pocket and then they cook the shrimp.
Oh,
Oh, poor taste.
Then someone has to eat it.
what a twist!
I don't think somebody would have to eat it after.
Somebody has to eat it.
Oh, okay.
That's your final wish.
Does it have lemon? Did they?
They can eat it however they
put
want.
lemon? Okay.
They can dip it in sauce or whatever.
That would be my funny last meal. It would be I do a teppanyaki, and they would go, okay, here's your food, and I go, where's my fucking show? It's part of the experience.
All right, Chaz.
Man, that's a tough one. I would want to go to a buffet.
I thought he was gonna say I want to do the hot wings challenge, and I want Sean Evans to ask me a bunch of stupid questions about why I killed those people.
No, I'll tell you why.
You want a buffet?
I'll tell you why. Because they got to take me out to the buffet, right? Because they
Uh-huh.
can't bring a whole buffet to me.
I mean,
Well,
they can.
there are things called chafing dishes. I'm sure they could bring you a
Listen,
buffet.
no one wants to talk about your nether regions. Right now, okay?
As soon as I said it, I knew he was going to do it too.
It's like a mile away.
I set him up, he knocks him down.
So I get to go out to the buffet. The buffet.
The buffet.
Is there a particular buffet, or is it just
Hometown.
Hometown buffet.
oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So I'm there.
Back where it started.
Country Kitchen Buffet.
I'm at the hometown buffet. And
Buffet.
I'm eating so much that I'm going to the bathroom, right? I'm going to the bathroom frequently. And they get tired of going to the bathroom with me. And then that's when I make my escape.
You've really thought everything out, haven't you?
Yes.
Billy, what would your last meal be?
Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Because you
Popeyes.
just want to go to the bathroom before.
He just loves that chicken at Popeyes.
I love
guess.
that chicken from Popeyes.
I don't.
Good at chicken Popeyes.
I don't.
Popeyes.
I don't support it, but I respect it.
What would you
I'll
get?
let you.
Oh, I get their 8-piece meal. It's mild, spicy. You save for the tenders. They're better as the tenders. Cajun fries. Maybe get the Cajun rice with beans as my two sides. Biscuits go along with it, of course. You gotta have the biscuits, and then
What was anybody else's favorite thing about all the meals that you read? The guy that ordered 50 biscuits.
Yeah, that was an extra fuck you, and I don't know if it's.
biscuits.
I couldn't really tell because you can't really find too many of the details on some of this stuff, but like I couldn't tell if they were ordering just a shitload of food, and like the guards were like, "Wow, that's a lot of food," and the guy's like, "Yeah, I ordered it for we're not going Dutch on this. Like this isn't a group thing," because one of the guys was like, "Yeah, I ordered Hubba Bubba for me and my family to share." I didn't think that was a thing. I thought it was like
So
you
did the family
you
get the-
had this food.
does the family get to take home the leftovers?
God, what a fuck you that would be. Here's your dead family members' leftovers. Like,
y'all don't waste it now.
yeah.
I would, if that's the case, I would tell them that I would need to have. I would have a shopping list, and
Yeah,
then
Instacart it.
yeah, and then just pass it over to my parents.
Instacart, like, I'll get $500 worth of groceries. That's the final thing I'm doing for my family. They get to take home the leftovers. Oh, you put a couple frozen turkeys on there. Yeah, well, Thanksgiving right around the corner.
Yeah, and a duck
Yeah, and the duck quack.
Raw.
live.
I like that. Very rare. Don't even pull the feathers out. We've established that Chaz is gonna go to the buffet. You're gonna go to Popeyes.
Popeye.
You're gonna go to Popeyes, and then I'm gonna take my shackles and put them on the teppanyaki grill and have them burn them off, and then make my escape. Got it.
Either that, or they're just gonna get really hot and burn the hell out of you.
That's more likely, yeah.
You're like, oh, he's really hot.
I did not think this through.
And
Why did I take my hands off?
and then they're like a little bit reluctant to give you care. They're like, oh, we're gonna fry him anyway.
He's just warming up for it.
Let's shock him with shackles on.
I'm happy with my choice. That's how I want to go. I told Ash the other night. I said, because we've been watching Breaking Bad, I said if I got terminal cancer and I had like 6 months to live, I wouldn't tell you. She was like, "That's fucked up." And I go, I wouldn't want to have like a different last 6 months, like one of those. Oh, let's see what we can do. Let's put you through chemo. Let's do all this stuff. Like, I would want to just kind of live it out, not do like, oh, I'm gonna climb, Everest or anything like that.
Die as you lived.
Yeah, on the couch.
Yep, playing Apex.
Apex Legends. Shameless plug.
Apex, if you're listening.
You really gotta nerf that wingman because that shit's bullshit. Gun is ridiculous. That's what I had planned for this evening. Anybody else have anything else they would like to discuss?
That's our show, folks.
You got a thing, right?
I do?
Yeah. Tell them about your thing.
I don't know what thing this...
Perfect. This has been Hotsauce'd.
With hard D at the end.
As always, no, it's comma to the top D. Hot sauce. Duh.
What's that called? That's called a Trina?
Comma to the top. That's God's comma.
What?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
As always, it's been
that's God's comma.
it's been Chaz, it's been Billy, and it's been myself, James. Feel free to subscribe to our bullshit episodes whenever you see that little button. And I'm currently the only person giving us money on Patreon, $1 a month.
And that's God's comma.
That's God's comma right there.
I think we're up to $7.
Since we started Patreon, I keep seeing this little thing in my email, and it goes, "Hey, we're just making sure you have enough money to cover your donation." And sometimes I'm like, "Oh fuck, I need to check my balance."
I think the $7 is from him.
I'm 100% sure it's from me. I check it every once in a while, and I go, "Yep, still $1 a month."
Remember that? Remember that time I was like, "Hey, we should all donate $20." And then everyone's like,
I'm on my way.
They're like, no, we don't have that kind of money.
I'm almost halfway there. Just give me 13 more months, and there's my money right there. Can you put that in like a high interest? Will that help me out?
A CD or something?
Like compounding interest?
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening. Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. If you'd like to learn more about our podcast, you can join us on our website, which is wheretocast.com, which has links to our Twitter, our Facebook, as well as our Patreon. If you want to go straight to our Patreon, it is patreon.com/hotsaucecast.com.